I thought they played hard, and I thought they played for 48 minutes. We still are making too many mistakes. You know, too many drop passes, too many busted coverages. And we just having too many mistakes. But we got better. We got a lot better from last week to this week. We got a lot better. Offensively, we're struggling a little bit. Both of our starting tackles are out. Our left tackle is out. Our right tackle is out. And we didn't have our best. We didn't have our #1 Z receiver today. And the Z receiver he's at home. He had to go home because of family issues. And then the 2 tackles are out because of injuries. Hopefully, we're going to start getting some of those guys back next week, which we really need. We need them all back next week. But that's kind of been what hurt us. We lost those guys like in the middle of the week before we played the first game, and then we had to try to shuffle the line, and we didn't look very well at all. But this week we got a chance to work with all those guys, and I thought they did better. We just still having too many drops, though, and we having too many missed assignments.
How important was it for you guys to get a win? I know you have a big game next week. You got Miles coming up, and that's a big division game for you guys. How big was it to get a win today, to get some momentum going into that game against Miles?
Well, we needed to win. Somebody asked me, I think last week, well, during the week, I think, about that losing stuff. And I try not to think about it, but I do think about it because I hate losing. But we had lost 3 games in a row. I think that's the first time we did that since I've been here. And you get all kinds of emails and all that stuff when you lose 3 games in a row. You know, you're the worst coach in the world. But our kids responded, and that's what I was worried about. You know, I'm more worried about them. They responded to our coaching, and we really put them through it last week, and they came out here and played hard today. And so my hat's off to them. Really, they're the reason for us anyway. But we're young in some areas. We're young in the secondary. We're young on the offensive line. And but both of those positions, I think we gave up 1 big play in the secondary today. But the offensive line, we had some missed assignments. But overall, I thought they played well enough to win at the end.
Can you talk about the boost that Lacey seemed to give the offense when he came in?
Yeah, Kevin. You know, this is his 3rd year being with us, and I'm excited about having him. I know he has athletic ability. His thing is learning our system. You know, we do have a system, and if we can get him to learn our system, I think he can be really, really good at it because of his athletic ability. He doesn't throw the ball exceptionally well, but he can get the ball where he needs to get the ball. And once he gets outside of containment, he is something to be reckoned with.
Talk about the adjustments. It seemed like you guys really, especially coming out of the Lightning late, even that last 5 minutes of the first half, and then into the 3rd quarter, it seemed like you guys did some things a little differently, that you were able to start moving the ball a little bit more offensively and getting some stops. I think they went about a quarter and a half with maybe 1 first down on the offensive side of the ball. Tell me about the adjustments that you guys made to try and get things swung back your way.
Yeah, we did make some adjustments in the secondary. You know, we're putting those young guys out there on an island by themselves, and I kind of demanded that we don't do that. Just give them some help out there. I think they did that, which means they had to buckle down up front and really do a better job of controlling their gaps. And I think that adjustment really helped us on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, we kind of were going through that series. Like I have about 3 series that I stripped. And we ended up, right just before the Lightning thing, we ended up that strip where we learned what they're doing, and then we started trying to attack. And then we made those adjustments. And really, the going in and having the opportunity to adjust for the Lightning was a blessing for us.
On Albany State's last possession, can you talk about your confidence in the defense that they would get the stop at them?
Well, I mean, I talked about all week. You can't catch the ball with your chest. So I challenge anybody sitting in this room to try to catch a ball with your chest. Don't put your hands on it. Just try to catch it with your chest. Obviously, you can't catch that ball. And that's what happened to our free safety. All he had to do was catch the ball in his hands, you know, and that's what we're talking about. So our defense really should have been off that field. But even after that, I still you know, they bent, but they didn't break, got in the red zone, and then did what they had to do at the end.
Thank you, Coach.